Hello everyone, well today's video is going to be a little bit of a service and clean-up of this Sebo Felix vacuum cleaner. This belongs to my mum. I bought it for her at least 12 years ago, it could be older than that. And in that time all I've done to it basically is clean it from time to time, and it's had one new exhaust filter. But today I'm going to give it a bit more of a treatment and show you how to fit a new filter, both the external filter and the pre-motor filter. I'm also going to fit a new brush roll. I purchased all these spares from Amazon, but you can buy them from other spares retailers and of course direct from Sebo. This is the motor protection filter. That's the filter that fits below the dust bag, so I'll be changing that. This is the exhaust filter that wraps around the main body of the unit. I'll be replacing it with a slightly different design rather than the standard navy blue colour. I'm going to start by giving the Powerhead a bit of a clean up and fit the new brush roll. First I'm going to remove the Powerhead by pressing the button at the bottom of the bag housing. So as you can see, this Powerhead's got a little bit grubby, but it's not too bad. I will still give it a bit of a wipe over. First of all, let's remove the old brush. That's simple to do. And looking at it, it would clean up, and actually there's still quite a lot of life in this. Looking at the new brush, there's very little difference. Actually no, when I put the brushes up together, yes, these brushes are definitely longer, but there's still life in this. If this was cleaned up, this would still be fine. Bear in mind that this is the first and only brush roll this machine's had, and as I said earlier, it must be 10 to 12 years old, this cleaner. But I will fit a new brush roll. I'm just cleaning the base of the machine with an antibacterial wipe, sort of thing you'd use to wipe around your kitchen. I find these ideal because they don't wet the surface too much, but they still get the dirt off. You don't want to be over wetting any part of a vacuum cleaner, especially if it's going to come in contact with any electrical components. Takes a bit of elbow grease, but as you can see, I'm getting quite a lot of dirt off there. I'll continue cleaning the rest of this. I'll clean the wheels and of course the internal cavity. One little tip, if you're finding your Sebo Felix a little harder to push than usual, it could be down to an accumulation of dirt on the base plate, either on this metal strip at the front or on the plastic part here at the back. So all you have to do is clean it up, and you might find the Felix moves a little bit easier across the carpet. Another tip, although it doesn't last very long, once you've cleaned it, you could apply some wax polish or furniture polish to the base plate and it will make it glide easier over the carpet, but that soon wears off. Now that the Powerhead is nice and clean and free from any blockages, I'm going to insert the new brush roll. Just push it into the machine and twist it until it fits into position, and then refit the end cap. To remove the exhaust filter, we've first got to undo these two clips, one at the top and one at the bottom. So in the direction of the arrow, just push it until it opens up, and then you can take off the collar completely. The same with the bottom one. Just push it in the direction of the arrow to open it. Might be a bit fiddly, I'm doing it back to front. There we go. And now we can take off the filter just by pulling it from the top and just removing it from the machine. This exhaust filter serves two purposes. The main purpose is to catch the carbon dust that the electric motor produces, which is what this black is here. But it also provides a little bit of diffusion for the exhaust air and helps to make the machine quieter. You can see here that the bag housing is pretty dirty, so I'm going to give it a bit of a clean before fitting the new filter. So there we have it, the bag housing is nice and clean. It takes a few minutes, but it's well worth doing if you're going to fit a new exhaust filter. But before I fit the new filter, I'm just going to check the condition of the bag housing inside. Because this Sebo Felix has only been used with genuine Sebo bags, inside the bag housing is very clean. But I'm just going to give it a bit of a wipe over anyway with one of the antibacterial wet wipes. And then I'm going to fit the new pre-motor filter. So here's the motor protection filter, and it's not in bad condition at all because the Sebo bags do a very effective job of filtering the dust and dirt from the airstream. But I'm going to replace it nonetheless. Now if you have pets in your home and you suffer from pet odours, Sebo do a carbon activated pre-motor filter as well. So you can replace this one with the more expensive carbon filter to help reduce odours from your pets. But I'm just replacing it with the standard one. Slight change. Sebo have incorporated a little orange handle. I suppose that makes it a little bit easier to see when you're removing it from the base of the bag housing. So the filter goes into the cleaner this way up. So basically just pop it down until it clicks into position. And now we can refit the dust bag. So all that's left now is to fit the new exhaust filter. So here is the exhaust filter. They come in a variety of colours and patterns. You don't have to go for the one that was supplied with your machine originally. You can go for whatever colour takes your fancy. I'm leaving the hose off, it just makes things a little bit easier, but there's no need to take the hose off for this. So basically, first of all, the filter has two edges with a hard plastic strip. You need to insert one of the strips into the groove at the back of the cleaner. So just push it in. In fact, open the bag door at the top. That makes it a bit easier. So locate it all the way through, up and down through that channel until it's located, and then just wrap it round the body of the cleaner. Make sure it's level. And then this side goes into the groove at the other side. You might have to pull it slightly. Just locate it in the groove. Might be a little bit of trial and error. It's just having trouble getting the last bit in. There we go. Push it into place like that, and now we just need to add the securing clips. So I'm going to replace the top clip first. Just open it out and slide it onto the machine. Make sure the arrow is at the back in line with the join. So we'll just locate it right at the top, and then in the direction of the arrow just push it until it clips into position. Do the same with the clip at the bottom. Line up the arrow with the seam and then push it until it clicks into position. So there you go, I've fitted new filters and brush roll and given this Sebo Felix a bit of a spruce up. I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions or comments, please comment below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.